What's good, YouTube? Ron Shreds here, back with another YouTube video. But today is gonna be a bit different. It's a little bit of a day in the life, starting later in the day. But I put up a questions box on my Instagram, and I asked a bunch of you guys to just ask me questions about football, about life, about anything. And I'm gonna be answering those questions throughout my day here, starting at 4 p.m. But majority of my day happens later in the evening anyways. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Currently getting ready to go to the gym, and today I'm gonna do a little bit of legs. I'm gonna walk on the treadmill. I've been hitting 10K steps a day minimum, and I'm gonna do cardio later. I'm gonna be running at least like 30 to 45 minutes tonight. But before that, I'm gonna be going to the park, kicking the ball a little bit with my new cleats, and answering some questions there. Let's get started with the first question. Today is Wednesday, April 9th. We just finished watching PSG versus Aston Villa 3-1, Barcelona versus Borussia Dortmund 4-0. First question from SHB Benacer 04. Who is your idol when you were a child? My idol. I'm gonna assume this is a football idol question, but growing up as a child, I kind of had two idols. First one helped me fall in love with the beautiful sport of football, Ronaldinho. I looked up to him. I looked up to his play style. Like, it just wasn't like a professional game. It wasn't a job to him, you know? Like, I used to, this is back when like YouTube first started and stuff, and I used to watch all of his like Joga Bonita videos, and like everything about him, his play style, Ronaldinho, Robinho, the Brazil squad, like, was amazing to me, and I just fell in love with Ronaldinho and just everything about him. But the second one, my idol, also looking up when I became a goalkeeper, Buffon. Even a little bit before I became a goalkeeper, Buffon was a huge idol. I'm Italian. He's the greatest goalkeeper ever in the entire history. Let's fight in the comments about that right there. And I know Manuel Neuer, he's up there for me as well. He changed the game of goalkeeping, but Buffon is pedestal, the GOAT keeper, and he was definitely my idol, looking up to him, playing goalkeeper while he was still playing as well. Those are my idols.
Sometimes you gotta pray for a victory.
Alright, you should be able to see me pretty well here. You are in my Jeep right now, and we are heading to the gym. The next question, my wife's calling me right now. I gotta answer that. Alright, gang, I just parked at the gym. I talked to my wife. You didn't know I'm married? Surprise. So this question is from Logan MH Tony T, and Logan is asking, who do you think is going to the Champions League final? I'm gonna be honest, I think it's going to be Barcelona and PSG. PSG is looking insane at the same time as Barcelona. Barcelona is looking fantastic. This is right after a 3-0 win from Arsenal to Real Madrid, so we don't know what's gonna happen next week. Arsenal is just, they just don't stand out to me. They don't have that tournament flair. They don't have that winning team flair. Two of the goals were bellissima goals, Rice free kicks. Like, yeah, a goal's a goal, whatever, but like 90% of all their goals are coming from set pieces. So anyways, let's move on from there. I do think it's gonna be PSG versus Barcelona, and it would be an amazing final to watch. That would be awesome. But I am gonna still have to root for Inter, because, you know, my Serie A, my Italian league over here, I gotta go for my Italian league, you know what I'm saying? So when it is Inter and Barcelona in a few weeks from now, I'm gonna be rooting for Inter. As much as I love each and all these players and stuff, and these teams and stuff, Inter wins, I'll be happy, but sad because, you know, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha and stuff, that they won't be going to the final. But at the same time, I'm gonna be sad if Barcelona wins, because Inter's gonna be knocked out. I'm a huge Lautaro, DeMarco, just Italian league fan. So PSG, Barcelona, that would be a fire Champions League final. That's who I think the final is gonna be.
But thank God, cause we really on a better days. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life.
I'm back outside, done with the gym. It was super packed in there. I just did not feel very comfortable filming around so many people, so I didn't answer any questions in there. Got my workout done, but it's already getting dark, so I might not be able to make it to the park to kick the ball. I'm gonna see where my wife's at right now, but I'm gonna answer another question. This is from ALWQJH. What is your favorite club and player? My favorite club, absolute favorite club, would be Juventus. Just been my favorite club ever since, you know, Buffon days, goalkeeper days. I'm Italian, that's my #1 team, although I am a fan of a lot of clubs, but more players than clubs altogether. But Juventus is definitely my #1 team. They are the team for me. Favorite player, I'm gonna go with right now. I think the Inter Miami game just ended against LAFC 3-1. I think Messi had two goals and an assist or something like that. But favorite player right now, dang, that's hard. I've answered this a couple times on my Instagram stories, but I would say my favorite player right now would be just because these players are fun to watch. They're great, good people. I would say #1, Lamine Yamal. Just I mean, he speaks for himself right now. He's the best youngest player right now in the world. #2, Federico Di Marco. Amazing Italian player. McKennie from Juventus. He's just always in the right place, the right time. He's a great all-around utility knife player, and he's also very fun to watch. He's a good guy too. I would say my favorite Premier League player right now, I think I would have to stick with Manchester United. That's also like my team as well. It's my Prem team. Manchester United is my Prem team. Bruno Fernandes. He's been the star player for Manchester United and someone I've been watching a lot as of late and doing amazing as of late as well. As you can see, chat, I did not make it home in time to kick the ball around or to the park, but I had to go get me and my wife some dinner. So I'm gonna eat some dinner right now, and then I'll be answering some questions in a bit. All right, just finished dinner with my wife. Now, I'm gonna answer another question here from Ethan Gowley. What do you think of Brazil banning normal skills and therefore banning Joga Bonito? I think that it's lame that Brazil banned some skills. It's lame. It's part of the game. It's part of why people play. It's just extremely lame. Let me see.
You're walking too fast.
Well, you're walking too slow.
This isn't gonna work.
I'm on a little afternoon night walk with my wife around our neighborhood. She is now the cameraman right now. I'm going to answer Manas Asrani's question. What made you believe that getting married is the right decision in life? I believe that it was always the right decision for me. Ever since I knew I found the girl that I wanted to like marry and be with for the rest of my life. A little background of us: we're high school sweethearts. We got together right after our high school graduation. We've been together since. Been married for 2 years. Been together for 13, almost 14 years. I knew I just wanted to be with her for the rest of my life, but also I'm not that type of person. Like, it didn't even cross my mind to not marry her, because I immediately wanted to marry her and for her to be my wife and, you know, have a family with her and have children and everything. So I believe, like, for me it was like the opposite of like, it just came to me. It just honestly came to me. So in the end, finding the right person and just knowing that I wanted to be with her for the rest of my life was obviously the right decision to get married to her. Just took a quick shower. Now we're in the stream room, editing room. I'm sure you guys have seen all this here before. This is where, you know, all the magic happens. But believe it or not, it's not always this messy. This is crazy to me. I'm usually very clean, organized. I cannot get work done if there's not a clean space, clean environment around me. So before we get on there, I'm gonna be cleaning up the room and everything, getting this all sorted, and we'll answer some more questions. Alright, just finished up picking up the room. Now I can finally do some work in here edit, record some videos and stuff. But let's answer one more question from Sky5516. Brother, are you satisfied in life? By the way, love your content. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It means the world. And yes, of course, I'm satisfied in life. No matter what comes at you in life, just know there's gonna be up, there's gonna be downs, and you are never going to appreciate the ups if you don't experience the downs. That makes sense. But yes, I'm satisfied in life. I thank God every single day for what he has blessed me with. All right, let's get to editing. Alright guys, we're at the desktop and I've been editing and filming videos all night, and I wanted to answer one question before I go to bed and then continue this tomorrow. This question is from All3N, I think Alan 619. Did you ever dream of becoming a soccer player growing up, and who is your idol? I think most of us, 99% of us who ever grew up playing soccer, football, you know, we dream of becoming professional soccer players, and I definitely did. I definitely did. But it didn't always start out as being a goalkeeper. It eventually moved into being a goalkeeper. You know, I wanted to follow in like Ronaldinho's footsteps, you know, Messi's footsteps, Cristiano Ronaldo's footsteps, see myself out there on the pitch. But when I became goalkeeper, it kind of felt a little bit more reachable for me because I fell in love with goalkeeping and I became a goalkeeper for the rest of my life and everything, and I definitely wanted to. And who was your idol? I went over that a little early on, Ronaldinho, and when I became a goalkeeper, Buffon. All right, YouTube, we are back. Today is Thursday, April 10th. On my way to the gym right now. You know, this morning I woke up, had some work, you know, got some things done. Now we're headed to the gym and I'm gonna continue answering these questions. First question for today. This is from HAR07. From which age you started watching football? I started watching football back as far back as I can remember, even watching TV and watching like computer, like when YouTube came out and everything, just looking up like how to do tricks, Ronaldinho and all that. Back when, as far back as I can remember, is like 2000 and between 2003 2006, between 3rd grade and 6th grade for me. I just remember always watching football, always watching soccer, and yeah, I've been watching football my whole life. Before we head into the gym, I want to answer one more question. Oh, and if you're wondering what this thing is right here in my nose, I just have a really bad like sinus problem with my allergies and stuff, and it helps me breathe whenever I work out. And it feels good to breathe in and out of my nose properly. This is from Firu Zazi. If you wish you were born in another country, what country would it be? Dang. Honestly, I think it would be Italy. I am Italian. I am Italian American, born in America, Italian blood in me. But when I went to Italy, man, it was just amazing there. I love the culture. I love everything. Yeah, I think it would just be Italy. Simple and sweet as that. So, alright, I'm gonna be answering Idris Baz' question. Do you agree the World Cup 2006 is the best ever? Ooh, honestly, I think it's definitely the most memorable for me because I was in 6th grade. I remember all my family going to go gather for all the games, and then Italy takes it home, and that has to be like, I think like the peak of excitement for me as a kid and growing up playing football, you know, wanting to continue and to progress in football and, you know, and to play in the World Cup. But I think on a very emotional level, it's the best for me, and it could definitely be the best in the world. It's very debatable. It's definitely up there. If it's not 1, it's definitely 2, maybe 3. But for me, it is, definitely is. As you can see, I'm trying to get my touch back. I'm trying to get my feel back. It's very hard with all the weight gain and everything, but you know, I'm out here trying to sweat, trying to get it back. Let's answer another question from Blauam Graham 001. With your experience, who will win Champions League and Ballon d'Or. I already answered the Champions League question. Well, the final, PSG, Barcelona. Ultimately, I think it's PSG's year, but then again, Barcelona, that's gonna be a hard one. But Ballon d'Or, Mo Salah was in the running for it. I called it. In my earlier YouTube videos, some of my Instagram videos, I called it. Liverpool was going to fail out of the tournament and Salah was going to slowly decline. He's still hot, he's still, you know, doing his thing, but it's not as hype as what it was a month ago. But I do think the lead right now, dang, it's hard. With Real Madrid still in it, technically, they're down 3-0. Mbappe, if he pops off, definitely get there. Rafinha, who everybody's looking at as well, but then again, the sleeper pick, which people are saying, oh, it's too early, but Lamine Yamal, he is going insane. If he takes Barcelona all the way, treble it up, you know, he's like 3 goals and assists away from matching Vinny Jr.'s Ballon d'Or season last year. 3 away, and there's still 2 months left. So definitely Lamine Yamal's a sleeper, man. If he, dude, that would be crazy. We might be in for this generational kid who's just changing the world. I would be so hyped for that. But I believe those are like the top 3 right now. Mo Salah kind of dropped out of it a little bit, but you never know. You never know. This is today, April 10th, you know. But coming to the end of the video here, this is from Mason Aber. As a Juve fan, how do you feel about our current situation and Dusan? Oh man, as a Juventus fan, man, it's stressful this year. I'm purely focused on them making it to the Champions League next year because of the rumors that Tonali wanting to come to Juventus. If Juventus makes it to the Champions League, I definitely think next year will be a very, especially if we get Tonali and we keep Yildiz. Sadly, we get rid of Vlahovic. He just did not produce. I just don't think Juventus is the team for him at this point. He will definitely blow up and be, he's a great goal scorer, but just not in this Juventus squad right now, especially with Kolo Muani, who came in on loan and started popping off immediately. It really opened up eyes to the fans and to, you know, everybody that Vlahovic, it's time to go. No hate to him though. Alright, this one is from my buddy Vintage Golasso. What inspired you to start making footy content? Much love, bro. Keep it up. If you guys don't follow him, follow this dude. Storytelling he creates is absolutely amazing.
Some players sign for a club, others change a club. Didier Drogba, he changed Chelsea.
I think I have to turn this into a whole nother video, but the short end of it is that I've been creating content for 10 plus years, and you know, soccer's always been a part of my life, but I just want to keep the football, beautiful game alive. But definitely this can be a whole nother video, and I will get into way more depth into that on another time, another day. But shout out to Vintage Golasso for sure. All right, I'm gonna head home now, finish up this video. And we are back at the desk setup, ready to get going for the night here. This is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I really want to do a lot more of these. I already got the next video planned for next week, so definitely stay tuned. If you guys liked the video, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe down below, and comment also what type of videos you guys want to see. Number 1. Number 2, who do you guys think is going to win the Champions League this year? Number 3, who is winning the Ballon d'Or this year as well? And lastly, I just want to say thank you guys for watching all the way through, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later guys, peace.